Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you on this? What is this? Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. I want to remind everybody that there's public e-learning tonight. So if you're not doing anything, I don't think the sound is working, is it? Had to switch mics. I guess I still haven't got my mic problem fixed. All right, so here we are. One sec. I had to make sure this thing was right. There we go. All right. Yesterday we just ended up with a doji over here. Today we're not ending up with much more, or starting out with much more. I still have to give the whole recent chart to the bulls. But I got to tell you, I'm losing confidence in them seriously. Seriously, losing confidence. With the whole debt ceiling issue coming up. The closer we get, the more likely, I think anyway, the more likely we're going to get a little bit shaky here. And the bears may come right in. So be very careful right through here. If we fail that on the SPY, if we start to fail it, I'm not looking for any kind of big move down. And no matter what happens, you know, with the whole debt ceiling debacle, mess, issue for the umpteenth time, you know, it's all going to straighten itself out. That's not to me, that's not an issue to worry about, say, for this year. It's going to get soft, but there may be some choppiness, so be careful there. The diamonds, I think, are still pretty pitiful. The diamonds are looking down at the moment. If you take this part of the trend, if you take this part of the trend, you can say, well, it broke down, but then again, we're holding up right here at the 50, so you could say, just connect those two dots. We're actually looking up. So crazy market we've got going on here. Absolutely crazy. What else? IWM, how did that end up yesterday? IWM ended up fairly good yesterday, all things considered. Let's see what it does today. If we start to build a little on yesterday's candle up, that'll be really good for the bulls. If we stay down at this level, then everything is like it's been. IWM is IWM. It's the way it is. Q's still moving up. Nothing about this morning's pre-market candle here suggests anything bad. The trend is still working. Thank goodness the Q's are there, because that's what's holding us up right now. Pre-market candle-wise, I got to tell you, our pre-market charts, there's not a lot that I'm crazily in love with. Here's one, but it's I've put this on the watch list, APLD. We've got we're going to have a big gap up this morning. It's going to open up somewhere in this area up here around $5. If you look at this, say, on a weekly chart, you've got about 100% that this thing could move up into the $9 range. So this is one I'm watching pretty close. I'll be watching that for an entry, and I'll certainly alert if I see it come up on the scanner. I'm also counting on everybody in the room, all the eyeballs in the trading room, you know, keep an eye on something like this if we start to see that entry. But right now, there's no entry there. It's just too high up there. But one I like. Another one I like is Dish. Take a look at Dish this morning. Dish looks like we're going to open up somewhere in the $7 range. There's about a 20% move to the 50-period moving average up here. We've got a pair of dojis, a nice little gap up, Morningstar type signal in there. So Dish is another one that I'm kind of looking at. On the short side, I kind of like what VZ is doing here. there's about, let's see, there it is there, about 24% that I see that VZ could move down and be fairly safe. It could certainly go lower, but that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now I'm already in AT&T short, so I mean, I would like for that one just to get going, and I would be pretty happy there. MU closed higher yesterday, broke out here yesterday, so a little bit of rest here. Certainly okay. Let me move that down a little bit. There we go. Certainly okay, a little bit of rest. If we can get up into this green area, take a look at the weekly chart, there's about a 26-27% move that I see, where we start getting into these bottoms right there, and that's where the resistance, the hard, the roughest resistance will start up right through here. So this is another one that I think needs to be on that watch list. And of course, CVNA. This has been kind of a talk around a lot of places. With yesterday's candle, I think we're definitely in buy area now on this pullback right through here, and about 34% up to that 200 period moving average. So that's looking pretty good. Hey, Thomas, your SLV short. It certainly looks like that, yeah. Nice little top, gap down, failing the 50. So, it's just a matter of follow the trend, follow price action. With the whole, the debt ceiling issue could affect this a little bit. So stay sharp on that. That's something to keep a lookout for. But right now, this chart definitely looks like we're in pullback mode here, short mode. If we take this top, let's go down to the bottom here. Here's the 50% retracement. So you're awfully close to that. And, not that it can't be a trade. And it doesn't mean that it can't drop a little bit lower. But, yeah, looking pretty good here. What else do I see here? I don't see much on the scanner. I see, some shorts kind of creeping in there. If they can hold up. CMA is still to the downside here. But if we take this low, this high, we've got a higher low. So what you want to watch for if you're still, if the banks, regional banks are still going to fall apart, watch for a sell signal up here. On the other hand, if it closes up there, this could be in bottom construction mode. So keep an eye on that there. PM might be a short setting up. Here we have a top, a failed top, move down, and now we've got this bear flag setting up, bearish H pattern as well. That would be the back of the H. And there's the H itself, that hump part of the H. So, hey, good morning, Jack. ASPN. ASPN is bullish. It's bullish with a lot of caution, I think. Can't argue with the trend. The trend is up. We have a low, high, higher low. Probably should go over here. High and a higher low. I like the chart, but I really want to take into account some of the price action and take a look at that. I'm not saying it can't go higher, but that's certainly not my favorite chart. Certainly not. Not with those two candles looking at me right there. With that said, could we get up here and test, those shooting star tops? Of course. 10, maybe 13%. So, here we go there. Let's see. What else? Kind of boring here on the scanner this morning. FXI moving sideways. Nice gap up. Bull kicker yesterday. inside day. So yeah, FXI could be doing something. PHM, that's moving right up. Construction, man, this is why you shouldn't listen to the news. You really shouldn't. Swing trading is not news information. Swing trading news is not good swing trading information, in my opinion, because everybody's been griping and complaining. Residential, we're going to crash. Well, in the meantime, there's certainly a lot of people making a whole heck of a lot of money. And here we are with Pluto Home still moving up here. So follow the chart. That's the key. Follow the chart. All right. That's about all I have here this morning. Kind of boring. Just let your winners work. Don't forget to take profits. That's not what I want. Rambus. There we go. Don't forget to take profits. And if you see a chart that's breaking down and you're in it, protect yourself by getting out of it. So for taking profits, for those of you that's in Rambus, yesterday tagged a target, and I held mine. I'm going to give it another day or two. Now, I may close half today. We'll see what it does this morning. If it starts breaking out, I'm pretty confident that I'm going to close half, take some of those profits off the table. And then we'll just see how it closes, whether I hold the second half. So, all righty. We'll see everybody at the bottom of the hour. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Remember, tomorrow starts the BYOB open house. And that's going to go Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll make sure everybody here has a link that's in the trading room. And give you a little heads up. Next month, Right Way Options will also be having an open house. We'll send out dates and a registration page for that, just as we did for the BYOB. All right? You guys take care. See you shortly.